Zombie apocalypse.
What is going on, guys? Flawless, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing the top 5 mega evolutions. Now this list is based on my personal opinion. This is not for competitive players nor for any of those reasons. It's just because I feel like these Pokemon are really cool. They have some really cool movesets, and their design looks incredible to me. So let's get started. So coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Mega Glalie. So Mega Glalie is one of the most underused mega evolutions, given it's not the greatest when it comes to competitive or just knocking out Pokemon in general, with a 580 base stat total, and it's a special attacker or a physical attacker, however you guys want to run it. But base 100 speed, it's quite quick, so you can actually do quite a few things with it. But there's much better mega evolutions for people to play, especially if you like competitive. It definitely wasn't very viable for people to play, especially for me. I liked this one, but I couldn't run it much of the time because Charizard would just destroy it, and other Pokemon that would it would run such cool coverage moves like Icy Wind, Freeze Dry, Icicle Crash, and Weather Ball. Those are some very cool moves it's running, and the design is honestly one of the things that captures me the most, because Glalie in general is a pretty boring Pokemon in my opinion, and it's not like the Mega goes night and day and it completely changes the Pokemon. I just feel like it changes it enough to make it look much cooler in my opinion. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be Mega Acron. This is one of my favorite Pokemons of all time, given it's not very good. It's just a beefcake. It's just there to tank hits. It doesn't do a ton of damage unless you guys have some weird strat where you're boosting it with something. I'm not sure what you're going to use, but if you guys have a strat for Acron, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I definitely like to run. It's one of my favorites, and I've always been trying to make this Pokemon viable, but with Zacian running around in Sword and Shield, it's definitely very difficult to get this thing up and running. It's a physical attacker and physical defender, so Intimidate will do a lot to this Pokemon, and he's got a stat total of 630, which is pretty decent. It's pretty good. Like, it's not terrible, but he's definitely very susceptible to Intimidate, which is honestly been running rampant across all games. Anyone who can use Intimidate, they're definitely running it, and it's got some really cool moves like Head Smash, Superpower, Iron Head, and it's a pure Steel type, which means the weaknesses, of course, are not very good. It's definitely a great defensive typing, and it's a tank with a really cool design. Definitely let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of Mega Acron. Is he just too boring for you guys? I just feel like he's just super cool. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be Mega Scizor with a 600 stat total, so nothing crazy. It wasn't used that much, but it's Mega Scizor. He looks extremely cool, makes him look much better than he already is, and he is a physical attacker with moves such as X Scissor, Giga Impact, Bug Buzz, and he's a Bug Steel type. This is one of my favorite designs of all the Mega Evolutions. It is so cool. Honestly, it wasn't that bad of a Pokemon. It's just there was much better options to run. It kind of goes like Mega Acron. They weren't terrible, but there's just so many good options that if you were to run this competitively or just for fun, you'd end up getting destroyed half the time. So it's definitely wasn't viable, but nevertheless, a lot of my ideas are based on design concepts. They look very cool, so definitely let me know what you guys think about that one. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Mewtwo Y with 780 stat total. Special attacker. This thing is a beast. I believe it's got the highest stat total of all the megas. I could be wrong, but it's up there, definitely. If it's not number 1, it's up there. This thing was just straight up broken. At least stat wise, it was broken. I don't know if it was way too overpowered when it comes to competitive play. I didn't get to see too much of that, but I know it's running some really cool moves like Side Strike, Aura Sphere, and Ancient Power. The design looks really awesome. A lot of people like the other Mewtwo, and I'm definitely just not a fan of Mewtwo X. It's not as cool. I don't like the typing, which is Psychic Fighting. I'm just not really a fan of fighting types in general. I guess that's just my bias. I just feel like he looks really cool. Definitely let me know what you guys think. And I've definitely played with this one a lot as soon as it came out. I didn't play any competitive with it, but it was definitely very fun to play nevertheless. Coming in at the number 1 spot, and as expected, it is Mega Charizard Y, and with a 634 base stat total, a special attacker with moves like Flare Blitz, Solar Beam, and Focus Punch. Definitely always been a heavy hitter and not that bad of a Pokemon, especially because he's fire flying. And it's not a terrible typing, it's not a great typing, but some people use it, and it's Charizard. Everybody likes Charizard. I definitely like Charizard. He definitely looks much better in this version. A lot of people like the Mega Charizard X, which looks incredibly cool. I just feel like this one sticks to Charizard. It doesn't change that many things. It just makes him look like an older type dinosaur dragon type style. It definitely makes him look a lot better in my opinion. It's just like an extra improvement to Charizard's design rather than completely changing him and making him a totally different Pokemon, which is what I feel like Charizard X looks like. Definitely let me know what you guys thought about this list, and if you guys would like me to make more lists like these, definitely let me know. I've been enjoying making Pokemon videos, and I've always thought about doing some, so I will be cranking out some Pokemon videos alongside with Dota 2. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Take care.